Hello and welcome. Within this holiday yoga practice, I offer you the opportunity to not only embody light but gold, to choose to be light and gold within the evolved state of Homo Luminous, a choice that can extend beyond the holiday season, allowing you to illuminate your true power of self. We will be starting on our backs in either constructive rest or reclined bound butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Closing the eyes, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Long, smooth breaths deep into the belly. Awareness on the breath to embody its rhythm of breathing in and breathing out, allowing this rhythm, this sensation to ground and relax body and mind. Relaxed, we visualize and embody within our heart space a soft shimmer of gold light. This light is pure, resplendent. It is both gentle and powerful, nourishing and guiding. This light is you, beautifully wrapped in a physical body. Its glow, its energy creates warmth in your heart space. As you embody this warmth, you visualize golden light slowly expanding, becoming a cocoon around you, an aura of energy, knowledge, and force. Allow a few moments to embody this sensation of your true human state of being. As we flow on the mat, this is the state we each can choose to embody of light and gold. Opening the eyes, extending arms overhead and straightening legs for one big body stretch. Rolling onto our bellies to baby cobra, Ardha Bhujangasana. Doing some pulses up and down to start bringing warmth to the body. And then holding baby cobra for a few breaths. Transitioning back to child's pose embryo, arms by the side, forehead on the mat, awareness on our breath, and what we choose to embody of being light and gold within. Inhaling to tabletop as we begin moving through some cat cows, bringing mobility and warmth to the spine, moving at your own rhythm. Coming into some tabletop circles, moving in any way that feels good to your body. Now changing, going in the opposite direction, taking your time to embody the movement, how it feels. And now lowering into puppy pose, remembering to move in a pain-free range, modifying as desired, allowing the heart space to melt into the mat as we open up the chest area and work on the thoracic spine. Returning to child's pose embryo, arms by the side, forehead on the mat, long smooth breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose deep into the body, closing the eyes here, embodying that within we are light and gold. Rising to tabletop, extending the left leg parallel to the mat and moving through some knee to nose, leg extensions, bringing warmth to the core, mobility to the back. Reaching the right arm back to grab the left foot for tiger, gazing upward. Releasing the left foot as the left leg becomes perpendicular to the body. And we do some micro movements back and forth and then lower into a forward fold. Returning to tabletop, now extending the right leg, transitioning through knee to nose. Moving with rhythm and comfort. Reaching the left hand back to take hold of the right foot for tiger, gazing upward. Now bringing the right leg and foot perpendicular to the mat. Once again, doing some micro movements, up and down, and then coming into a forward fold variation. Returning to tabletop, coming into our downward dog, pedaling out the legs, coming into a static downward dog, grounding through the palms and the feet. Long, smooth breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Option to move through some spinal waves if you're familiar with this movement. Whatever feels good for you on your mat as you try to wave. Returning to static downward dog. Stepping forward, coming into a halfway lift to extend the spine, and then we will be folding forward into Uttanasana, ragdoll variation, moving your body however feels good, embodying the pose. Releasing the arms as we swan dive up, extending arms overhead for a mini back bend, coming into mountain pose, closing our eyes here for a few moments, a few breaths. Stepping sideways to the mat, hands on the hips for a standing wide leg forward fold. Inhaling, and when ready, exhaling down, placing our palms on the mat. Long, smooth breaths, allowing the hamstrings to open at the back of the legs. Inhaling to a halfway lift, yoga mudra behind the back as we now return to our wide leg standing forward fold, our arms dropping behind, internally rotating the shoulder. Returning to a halfway lift for a couple of breaths, hands on the floor. And then taking hold of our big toes with peace fingers and once again folding forward. Halfway lift, palms to the floor, transitioning to triangle, Trikonasana. The left leg is in front, extending the right arm as we gaze upward at our hand. Lowering the right arm as we transition to the front of our mat, and the right leg is now in front as we extend the left arm, coming into triangle. Left palm returns to the mat, stepping back into a high plank, knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskara, inhaling into Cobra, wiggling the hips back and forth if you wish, opening up the front body. And transitioning back into wide legs child's pose, arms extended, forehead on the mat. We're here for just a few breaths. Inhaling back into high cobra, moving your body however you wish, embodying the feeling that you're creating on the mat today. Returning to child's pose, forehead to the mat. Inhaling into high cobra. Exhaling into child's pose. Rising up on hands and knees, extending the right arm as you gaze upward, and then threading the needle, lowering down into this variation of wide legs child's pose. Long, smooth breaths into the belly, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, quieting the mind. Embodying the inner presence of light and gold. Returning to hands and knees, now extending the left arm, gazing upward, and then lowering down as we thread the needle. Coming into child's pose embryo again for a few breaths. And taking hold of the heels, crown of the head is on the mat as you raise the hips for rabbit pose. Stretching the upper part of the back, the rhomboid muscles over the shoulder blades. And coming into kneeling, palms resting on your legs, closing your eyes here for a few breaths, embodying presence. Opening the eyes and coming into a seated position, into shoelace, Gomukhasana. The right leg is on top. Finding a comfortable tight edge. Both sit bones are rooted on the mat, and having your arms or hands placed however you wish. allowing tension to be released from the hips, closing your eyes if you wish. Coming into a twist to the right as the left peace fingers take hold of the left toe, gazing over our right shoulder. Spine is straight, tailbone to crown. Releasing the toe, feet are on the mat as we windshield wiper the knees back and forth. And then come into shoelace on the opposite side. This time the left leg is on top, finding a comfortable tight edge. Arms, however you desire them to be. Right peace fingers will take hold of the right big toe as we twist to the left, gazing over our left shoulder. Releasing the toe, both feet are on the mat, windshield wipering the legs once again, back and forth. And then reclining onto our backs, returning to either constructive rest or Supta Baddha Konasana, recline bound butterfly. Closing the eyes, softening the jaw, the tongue is relaxed, allowing ourselves to feel heavy on the mat. Returning our awareness to our breath, allowing the mind to become calm and still. Remain here on your mat as long as needed, embodying this empowered state of shimmering light and gold, your soul life force to experience and share within this lifetime. Until we meet again on the mat, be well.